weather.com. The next time I do a audio blog, I want to wish everyone from the Weather Priest, your family, a happy New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But I'll give you that right off the top. In the beginning of it. Well, the one thing that you may like, if you're up even on the Mid-Atlantic pattern change. Our pattern is going to be changing into a more low-making pattern. And I'll show you that here. So we start off with today. We see some snow across the upper parts of Michigan. Got a pushover slow pressure system over there in New York. We got rain from here. Is rainfall, as you see in Massachusetts, and you see highs moving out, and there's precipitation down near the Gulf Coast. That's the first trend to your pattern change. Because what's going to happen is this is going to move away. Get a little bit wet on Monday here in the row, and creep up into the Delaware region. I'm back this up one spot here. This may be, especially in central Pennsylvania, in the Appalachian Mountains, maybe a little cold at base on the ground. So as you see, this all becomes rain, and we see massive low go across area of Minnesota. It's a warm target. You don't have to worry about snow this time. But like I said, if this is the big change of the week here in the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic states, this is ultimately what's going to make very favorable for these storms. We're into January 4th now, and Thursday. It's a good spot to see it. A lot of stuff that comes out of Texas area is always, whether it be a southern slider, but not much. But that will quickly, as you see, this low pressure in the mid part of the trip is across. We're going to see snow in Missouri, in parts of, and this storm will gain strength. Now, what is it doing? It's moving to the area. Unfortunately for this time around, Philadelphia may be spared, but it won't spare the southeast. In the days we may be seeing some heavier snowfall. Our first pop 2 or 3 days on the models here, as the low pressure develops off the South Carolina coast, that would give us snow. We'll get snow here in Roanoke, Lynchburg, Danville. It would look good. But the unfortunate part for that, high pressure system, farthest north, with snow sticks around, looks like that before the low be stronger, because if the low was able to move a little further, we will see more chances of, especially in the southern New Jersey area, massive low. Moves because the high pressure sound familiar, people. It looks light snowy by Tuesday. A little bit more favorable now for systems. We will see wetter, warm around the time of 13th, 14th. But then you see the snow comes in the part of the coast again. So, that being said, a month we are looking likely to have good measurable snow in the state of New Jersey, here in the Roanoke Valley. So that's where it happens to get cold, which eventually allows the systems to make Euro seems in pretty good shape on that too. We just want a different look at what another model might say. What it might that it follows the same wet pattern for to have the cold weather. Maybe a little more wet with the Canadian than white with the area, but we'll see. Like I said, also a cold air pattern. But the Canadian shows a little bit of a pop system maybe for Friday. For this, the other along the coast, which is a type of, as you see, this will then drive snow in North Carolina, Virginia. The one thing that the Canadian is picking up on, and it's kind of following a little bit more aware of that aspect, is the procedures this week. So, like I said, it is a possibility for next weekend, and heavier in that direction, more toward the northeast. Also, the test has been pretty consistent for the last 2 to 3 days. On the Canadian, we always look at for extra. Now, a lot of models, because those models sometimes can be what you have to look at. It's very consistent on what the GFS is showing. So, that being said, next weekend may be fun. This weekend, New Year's Day, might get wet by Sunday, but enjoy your New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Be safe on those. Don't drink and drive. Tell people not to drink and drive. Do whatever you can to spread that word, because we want you around for 2017. And from here at the Weather Pros Southeast headquarters in Virginia, it's meteorologist Dean Davison. Have a great night and a great end of 2016 and start of 2017 to you in early 2017.